with the 45th example. A rod of uniform rod of length L rests against a smooth roller as shown in figure. Find the friction coefficient in the ground and the lower end if minimum angle that the rod can make with horizontal is theta. As this is the minimum angle it can make, so here say this is the friction which will be equal to mu times of normal reaction exerted by this end A. This is B. This is the reaction NA and this is the reaction from B. Let's resolve the reaction from B into two parts, vertical and horizontal. If this angle is theta, then this would be theta, so this angle again comes out to be theta. NB cos theta and NB sin theta. So from the equilibrium of rod we can say that total force acting up must be equal to total force acting down. So NA plus NB cos theta is equal to the weight of the rod mg which is acting at the center of gravity L by 2 from both the ends. This is our equation 1. Now total force acting towards left must be equal to total force acting towards right. So the force acting towards left is NB sin theta is equal to what this is mu into NA, and we have to find mu. So the mu is NB sin theta upon NA. If we found the values of NA and NB, we can find the value of mu. Now let's find the torque. So sum of all torque about point A must be 0. So if I take torque about this point A, so torque due to weight is clockwise and that will be force into distance into sin theta sin 90 minus theta negative clockwise. And the torque due to net NB we can directly find. So that comes out to be, and this torque is anti-clockwise, so it will be force into this distance. Say here the perpendicular distance from A to this is x or x, okay, equals to 0. We can find this value x here because theta is known to us. So as theta is known to us, so I can apply sin theta is equal to h upon x. So x would be equal to h upon sin theta, and this side will be y. So that y comes out to be under root x square minus h square. So that would be under root h square upon sin square theta minus h square. So h in bracket h upon sin theta into cos theta, that is the value of y. Now let's solve this. So NB into the value of x, which is h upon sin theta, comes out to be mgl upon 2. Sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. So NB comes out to be mgl upon 2h in bracket sin theta cos theta, that is the value of NB. If we substitute the value of NB in equation 1, we can get the value of NA also. So let's substitute this in equation 1. NA plus NB cos theta. So NB is mgl upon 2h sin theta cos theta, and the existing cos theta in that equation becomes equal to mg. So NA comes out to be mg minus mgl sin theta cos square theta upon 2h. As we have got the value of NA and NB, so we will put this the values of NA and NB in equation number 2, and we can get the value of mu. So as mu is NB upon NB sin theta upon NA, so mu is equal to NB sin theta upon NA. So let's substitute. NB is mgl upon 2h sin theta cos theta into this existing sin theta divided by NA is mg minus mg L sin theta cos square theta upon 2h. So here I can take mg as common, mg as common. So it will be L sin square theta cos theta whole upon 2h divided by 2h minus L sin theta cos square theta upon 2h. The 2h and 2h get cancelled out. So finally the coefficient of friction comes out to be L sin square theta cos theta upon 2h minus L sin theta cos square theta. And that is the final answer. Thank you.